Hey everybody, this is Pastor Teresa, and I want to welcome you to the next installment of our virtual Sunday School Celebrate Wonder. Today we are going to continue talking about the word faith, and we are going to talk about God's promise to Abraham. But before we do that, let's get our bodies warmed up with a really fun song. I hope you'll do the actions along with me. This is Father Abraham. God's promise to Abraham. Genesis chapter 15, verses 1 through 6. Abraham had a dream about God. In the dream, God said, "Don't be afraid, Abraham. I am with you and will keep you safe. I will give you something wonderful." Abraham asked God, "What could you give me? I don't have any children, and that's what I want the most." God said, "You will have a child. Look up at the night sky. Count all of the stars. This is how many children you will have." Abraham believed and trusted God.
Hello friends, it's Samuel. Abraham and Sarah went on a long journey of faith with God. One day, God invited Abraham outside and told him to look at all the stars. While Abraham was looking up, God promised him a family as big as the number of stars in the sky. That was a lot of stars. This was really hard to believe. How could this be possible? Abraham and his wife Sarah were already very old, and they didn't have any children yet. How would they have as many kids as there were stars? Even though he didn't know how it would happen, Abraham had faith and believed in God's promises. He believed that God's promises would come true. even if he didn't understand how. Abraham showed his faith by trusting God on the journey. Sometimes it can be really hard to want something that you can't have yet, even when you've asked God about it. Abraham and Sarah really wanted children, but they didn't have any yet. What are the things that you want for your life? I think that I want to be an astronaut one day. It'd be so cool to walk on the moon and step into the sky I see every day. I want to get on a space shuttle, maybe even go to other planets one day. That would be such a cool job. Well, I may or may not be an astronaut someday. We'll have to wait and see. But I do know that whatever my journey is, it'll be good because God will go with me, and I can always have faith in God. Now, it's your turn to wonder.
Stars by Mary Lynn Ray and Marla Frazee. A star is how you know it's almost night. As soon as you see one, there's another and another. And the dark that comes doesn't feel so dark. What if you could have a star? They shine like little silver eggs you could gather in a basket. Except you know you can't. Not really. But you can draw a star on shiny paper and cut around it. Then you can put it in your pocket. Having a star in your pocket is like having your best rock in your pocket. But different. Because a star is different from a rock. Pin a star on your shirt and you can be sheriff. Put a star on a stick and you've made a wand. If you hold a wand the right way, you might see a wish come true. Not always, only sometimes. You never know about a wish. You can give a star to a friend, but never give away the one you keep in your pocket. You need to know that it is there. Some days you feel shiny as a star. If you've done something important, people may call you a star. But some days you don't feel shiny. Those days, it's good to reach for the one in your pocket. If you ever lose your star, you can draw another, or you can find one. There are places. Moss, where you might see fairies, is made of green stars. White stars in June grass become strawberries in July. Yellow stars on pumpkin vines become October pumpkins. Snowflakes are stars. Blow a ball of dandelion and you blow 1,000 stars into the sky. A button can have a star on it. And if you always brush your teeth, someone might give you a red or green or blue or gold or silver star. There might be a star on the calendar to mark a special day. But the stars that come with night, for those, you have to wait for night. You need some dark to see them. It may help to have on pajamas. Then you look up. Almost always you'll find one, and another, and another, and another. And if sometimes you can't see them, they're still there. Every night, everywhere. The end.
trust your promises. All we see is mystery and things that seem impossible. But through every question, we can see that you give us reason to believe. We can see your face in every inch of sky. There is proof in every single star. Your promises are spread all above our head, so we can't even see them in the dark. And so we wait, we have faith. Soon the laughter will break out. Through every question, we can see that you give us reason to believe. A day will come, a time and place, when you will carry out your promises. A brand new song, a brand new name, a brand new day to celebrate. Through every question, we can see that you give us reason to
Abraham and Sarah had faith that God would keep the promises that he made to them. They may have wondered when they would receive those promises or why they might be taking so long, but they still had faith that God would keep his promises. Stars can remind us that God keeps his promises to us. So anytime you are outside in the dark and when you look up into the sky and you see the beautiful stars in the sky, I want you to remember that God is with us and that God keeps his promises. See you next time, guys. Have a great week.